they can explode for 40 points like that. So you can't really count them out. Fucking Houston, I'm not. Watson is a beast still.
So you think Tom Brady going to play terrible the whole season?
Yeah, I mean, he's old.
So how they winning if he playing so bad?
That defense.
He's just become the ultimate game manager.
Yeah, he's a game manager at this point. There's nothing wrong with that either. Like, Tom Brady doesn't have to be the best quarterback in the league anymore for them to win the Super Bowl. We've seen it.
He just has to play mistake-free football.
Facts.
That's it.
That's a fact. But we will see, man. Which
is crazy. So many people not game managers. And then we got the GOAT being a game manager. And everyone's still saying, like, man, he's playing terrible. But it's like, it's Tom Brady. It's okay.
Yeah. And that's crazy. That is kind of a fact, too. Like, his Tom Brady's terrible is like a fucking, like, Joe Flacco's good. Like, that's a good season for Flacco. So that's kind of, yeah. Shout out to Flacco, man. Super Bowl champion. All right, yo, moving on. I want to move on to basketball. And again, I kind of want to lead off being a little bit selfish here because I got to address this. So last night, 76ers played the Toronto Raptors in Toronto. And last time we was in Toronto, I seen Kawhi Leonard literally hit the greatest shot I ever seen in my life in playoff in fucking basketball, period. Fuck it. Broke my heart. Broke Joel Embiid's heart, walked off the court crying. And Stephen A. addressed this earlier on ESPN on First Take. And I'm not going to be as animated as he was, but Joel Embiid's performance last night was literally the worst performance I've ever seen from him. That shit was embarrassing. I can't respect that. Like, you got fucking 35-year-old Marc Gasol shutting your ass down like that. Mm-hmm. They did throw like triple teams at that man. I've seen a couple of possessions, and I was mainly focused on the Ravens game, but I was tuning in and out to the Sixers. That's no excuse. 0 for 11 from the field, 0 for 3 from the free throw line. This dude is fucking shooting jumpers and shit. I'm like, yo.
Because he was scared to go to the paint.
Shit was crazy, dude.
Mark really be body him. It's funny because when we talked about it last year for that trade deadline, I was like, yeah, that's a good trade for them. And you was like super big hyping it. You was like, yo, I don't know what it is, but Marc Gasol is just the only dude Embiid can't do shit against him. I don't understand why. And I'm like, yo, like, he's old, he's slow now, like, he's not doing nothing. Even that game, he did nothing.
This dude scored 3 points. He held Joel to 0.
3, 6, and 9. but your man has 0 points.
0
He didn't score.
He didn't score a fucking free throw, G.
I started dying laughing when I saw that stat line.
You put me and you and Ed on the court, I guarantee at least one of us is scoring against that nigga. We gonna get a point. You give me 32 minutes against Marc Gasol, I'm gonna get me a fucking point.
But he got free throws. Like, you gotta at least score your free throws.
So what happened?
He missed 3 free throws.
So
your man is not a superstar, B. I'm not gonna call him a bum, but he's not a superstar. I've been saying this shit for about 3 years. He don't never want to listen to me. And now this is the defining moment right here that clearly tells everybody he's not a superstar. You can't name one superstar in the last 20 years that has scored 0 points in a game.
So I'm not going to take it that far.
Yep, I'm taking it that far. Name one.
Where the one game just defines his whole career.
Yep, name a superstar that scored 0 points.
But I will tell you
Bryce,
this.
Name one.
I will tell you this.
Can't do it, huh?
With Joel, that performance last night kind of got me thinking about Joel overall. And my main thing with him, I'm hoping he's not turning into one of those stars or superstar players where
nope, not a superstar.
He's all regular season, where it's all good regular season. He puts up crazy stats in the regular season. He looks dominant in regular season. Certain players just shut him down. And then I think about postseasons, where in the postseason, from your superstar, you want them to elevate their game from what they did in the regular season. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of players in the NBA now that don't do that. And it's starting to feel like Embiid is one of those players where in the regular season, he will be dominant all season. He looks great. Postseason comes around. He has a really good first round series. And in the second round, he just doesn't look the same at all. And I'm done with the excuses, honestly. I'm done with well, he's hurt, or like he looks out of shape. He always seems out of shape somehow, some way. Like, you're a professional athlete.
True.
You're making millions of dollars. You're getting paid millions of dollars to play a fucking game. And you can't be in shape. Like, you can't play a basketball game. What is it, 48 minutes? And you don't even play the full 48. You're playing averaging 30. Dude, you're the most talented big man to enter this league since what? Who? What, Dwight maybe? Shaq?
Like just like talent wise?
Like pure talent. Like size, athleticism, skill. Like, it's unmatched. Defensive, so my thing with Embiid, he's a defensive monster. He's a pure rim protector. He definitely affects that game, but you got to be dominant on both ends of the court. I'm tired of the jump shots. Like, he calls himself the fucking James Harden of big men. Like, no, nigga, get your big ass down on the block. Go
James
post
Harden
somebody
of big
up.
men.
Come on, now be nice.
Put somebody on your fucking back
That's your boy.
and go dunk on somebody.
Go dunk on somebody.
I don't see that a lot.
That's not his game.
Man, go put somebody in the post. Like, your jump shot shouldn't be your game. Your jump shot should complement your game.
Which is crazy because he said he hates shooting.
Right. But, I mean, and then also that goes on Brett Brown, too, our head coach.
Brett Brown.
Dude, like, run some fucking action where you got Joel in a low post, man. He got to get better passing out of the post. And he has to be more dominant. You can't 0 points against fucking 35-year-old Marc Gasol.
But maybe that goes to his development. I mean, maybe he's gotten too cocky in his development has stopped.
I think that's what it was for me.
Look at Karl Anthony Towns, man. Look, this dude is hitting step back triples now. Like that. I mean, like Luka step back triples. Like, that trend is crazy.
Towns offensively, he's the best center in the game. Offensively, hands down. Like him, Jokic, Embiid. Give me Karl Anthony Towns offensive game because he can hit you on all three levels and it's efficient too.
That boy is bad, son. That boy is a real deal.
But Towns' downside is his defense, obviously. But offensively, he's a fucking phenomenal player. Mm-hmm. Where Embiid is the most balanced out of those three superstars, like out of those three centers. But I just need to see it against. It seems like in the playoffs, I gotta see it. I gotta see it more consistently. You gotta dominate the second round. You gotta dominate your competition. You gotta be a force. And this 0 point shit, I will say this. I want to see how he bounces back.
Definitely
From this. All right, because you have rough games. This was terrible. Like, I never seen no shit like this from him. That was really bad. So I want to see how he bounces back next game. And I think we got the Knicks on Wednesday. So we'll see how that works out.
I mean, it was the first time. It's probably never going to happen again. But it's just wild,
bro. It shouldn't have happened this time.
It's just wild to think about that.
And he's been getting slayed on Twitter, yo. He's been getting slayed. And
He
he deserves it. Yo, I even laid it to his ass a little bit. Like, somebody says something, I retweet a man. He's like, the dude says something like, I have yet to see Embiid beat. I forgot how he quoted it, but very fair statement.
You got the Kings on set on Wednesday.
Kings, okay. Now, I will say this. As bad as Embiid played, we only lost by, 5 points?
Yeah.
In Toronto?
We lost by 5.
So that kind of gives me a glimpse of hope where I think as the season progresses and as this team kind of still gets used to playing with one another, we will still be the top team in the East. Even though that motherfucker's looking like another monster still. Holy shit.
Yeah, he just gave him 15.
But
he just put up a 50 burger.
Yeah, Embiid, you can't be doing that shit, bro. You can't be fucking talking shit, calling yourself a star, and then have a performance like that, and then just like you got to be better. I got to see it. And same thing with Ben Simmons too. I'm tired of this dude.
Oh,
I'm tired of this dude. See,
what's wrong with Ben?
This is the one thing about me. I defend my players, but at the same time, I'm gonna call them out for their shit. Dude, you've been in the league you've been playing for, this is your third season playing. You've been in the league for 4 years technically, and you still won't shoot a fucking jump shot. He finally took and made a 3. Finally, fuck. But I'm like, yo, you literally had the same exact game since I seen you take the court. Literally the same exact game. You have developed nothing.
Look at his splits from last year to this year. So he shot 12 attempts. He averaged 12 attempts last year. Now he's only averaging 10. he's making less. Not much, but he's making a little less. But he went from being a 17, 9 and 8 guy to now he's a 13, 7 and 8 guy. With I think more turnovers.
The only improvement I've seen from Ben Simmons over the last couple of years is on defense. The man he's a stellar defender. Like he can literally guard 1 through 5, and when he's locked in, he can guard anybody. Offensively,
I don't think he's guarding any 5s.
Okay, smaller 5s. Small ball 5s, I should say. But
is the process complete?
At this point, man, this is as good as we're gonna get. It doesn't like Ben Simmons refused. Like I'm seeing all these workout videos over the offseason. The season starts. You doing the same shit you was doing last year. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Like, and what I tell you over the offseason, I was like, let me see this shit during the game.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I was hyping it all season, man. Yeah, we about to see a different Ben Simmons. He about to come in, man.
They should have been showing Tobias Harris workout videos.
Same exact game, man. I'm tired of this shit, man.
But you know who's been hella surprising this year?
The Lakers.
My man Bam. Bam has been balling. I don't know if you've been checking out on Bam. Bam is the center for Miami Heat. Oh, this dude stay having a 20-something, 12 and 6 game. I'd be like, yo, this dude is just balling. Like, I think for the season he's averaging like 13, 10 and 6 or something. Like that's crazy out of a center. You know, he damn near give you a triple double. That's crazy.
Yeah, Bam is solid.
They finally gave him his first full year to start, and he's been very impressive. Mm-hmm. He'll probably if he keeps this up, he might get improvement, best most improved.
Fucking Miami solid. Like I mean, we just
Luka. They might give it to Luka.
Luka. We about to talk about him. Miami
Luka damn near averaging a 30-point triple double.
We just waxed their ass a couple of days ago, Miami.
Wax.
But I do like that team though.
They just got murdered tonight.
Who's that?
The
Mavericks. Yeah. They just got worked by the Clippers.
Mm-hmm. That's because both of their stars actually played. Both of their superstars played today.
Yo, Luka, man, fuck. I didn't see this. I didn't see this. Like I gave up last year. Like when he first started, I was like, I don't think he's gonna be good. And then he started playing. I was like, okay, yeah, he's nice. And then this season, he just completely took he went up 10 points on 2K. Like he went up 10 attribute points on 2K.
He's some VCs.
He definitely bought some VC.
But yo, Luka's only 20 years old.
He's 20.
Like that's the part that to me is more astonishing. Like he's in the NBA averaging 30 points a game at 20 years old.
Shit is and you watch his game. You watch him play. The dude has no athleticism whatsoever, but is busting ass. I don't get it. I'm like, I'm sitting there watching him. I watched him against Houston the other night. I'm like, why can't they guard him? This don't make no sense. Like the dude is slow as shit. He can't jump. Like his quick first step is on bronze. If you play 2K, you know what I'm talking about. Like I don't get it, but he's smooth as fuck.
Yeah, on 2K he hard to use.
He sucks on 2K.
Yeah, he's hard to use on 2K.
He's trash. Like, it's not even hard to use. Like you put up the CPU plays on him, he's ass. Like he sucks, man. But in real life, like I don't get it, man. This shit is. I'm like, why can't nobody guard this dude?
Dude's averaging 3 triples a game, 30.6 points, 10.1 rebounds, and 9.8 assists.
I don't get it, Ed. I don't get it.
That boy bad.
You made a good comparison. I don't know if you remember, but you compared this game to Paul Pierce.
He moved like him.
Where he's not athletic at all. Like Pierce had a little more bounce to him than Luka did. But still, it's like, why? I'm like, why can't nobody guard him? I mean, did he get locked up today? What's the stats tonight?
Yeah, he shot 4 of 14. Okay. He struggled.
I mean, yeah, but that's Kawhi.
He still had 22, 8, and 7.
Yeah.
That's a tough matchup to go against.
It is.
Fuck. But
what about my boy Harden though?
Harden's doing Harden shit. Like talk about it, man. Go ahead. This is your time.
Harden got Russ on his team and he's still averaging 38 points a game.
You serious? Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Harden
he's hitting damn near 5 triples a game.
Harden is a my player. Somebody's controlling him. I'm not going.
He was the my player I created back in the day when y'all used to be like, why don't you pass? Because I don't got to. It's my player.
This dude is legit a my player.